Hello everyone, my name is Annie and today I will present to you how do cancers feed themselves. Well, let's take an overview of the cancer. Cancer refers to one of any large number of diseases that characterized by the development of abnormal cells that divided uncontrollably. It has the ability to infiltrate and destroy normal body tissues. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the world, and according to the WHO, cancer accounted 1 in 6 deaths in 2020. Experts and scientists are working hard every day to test out new treatment for cancer. Here are some key characteristics of cancer. We have rapid proliferation, which means increasing cancer cells in a sudden and a fast time. Next is creates an environment that supports growth. And lastly, evades the body immune. So here's some type of cancer. We have breast cancer, lung cancer, skin cancer, and thyroid cancer, and many more. So back to the question, how do cancers feed themselves? Well, first, you need to understand what is metabolism. Metabolism refers to how cells obtain energy from food, such as fat, glucose, or protein, to maintain their function. Healthy cells use glucose and oxygen in a process called cellular respiration to make their own energy. So how do cancer cells eat? They use the Warburg effect. Healthy cells and cancer cells, they metabolize glucose differently from each other. The cancer cells, they only cut down the glucose into small pieces, even in the presence of sufficient oxygen. So why do cancer cells eat this way? There are two main reasons why they eat this way. First is rapid energy production, which means they create the energy fast, but it is not efficiency, building blocks for tumor to grow. So the consequences of these glucose metabolism is that cancer cells, they require a large amount of glucose to survive, which makes them a sugar addict. So cancer cells, they don't make their own glucose, so without glucose, they will eventually die. So by restricting the glucose availability, it may help suppress their growth. Here's a fun fact. Men with severe obesity, BMI over 40, will have 62% more likely to die than men in a healthy weight, which is between 18.5 and 30. And women with severe obesity will have 62% more likely to die than women in a healthy weight. So based on the cancer cells eating behaviors, we can use the cancer cell starvation therapy, which is research into drugs that blocks glucose or glutamine for cancers, and combining therapies with a low glucose diet. So here's the process of cancer cell starvation therapy. As you can see, the glucose come in and we have to block the glucose, which leads to the starvation and leads to the cancer cell's death. So in my conclusion, the best way to avoid having cancer is exercise regularly, eating healthy food, not smoking, and not drinking too much beer. Also, if you have a candy bar inside your pocket or bag, I think you might need to throw it away because candy contain a lot of glucose, and that might be the main reason for you to having cancer. Thank you for listening.